This is chaotic. And it's the case in the chamber. Lilith Lance is supposed to be in the hospital, ladies and gentlemen. But Bernard Brickley just lost his contract. Right in the chamber. Ladies and gentlemen, oh! The wise man. TUVINCE, the CEO. I mean, hooks on, throws him. Okay, through the cage. Oh, GMK steals it with a roll-up. GMK rolls up the sheep. Oh, my goodness. Whoa, he's Dragon Robotic. The music. Oh, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home on YouTube, introducing to you the best sheep in the world arcade, the biggest and baddest rookie Torok, the X's are rolled up. And of course, if you're not down with that, we have to work for you. Oh, Paterno! Oh my God! Robotic done it! Daniel Black's up. Oh, Jocko gets it! Oh, he can't even celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. The sheep, hands together. Oh, from behind, from at the stage. For how long? For how long? Oh my God, lads have put our hands together. Okay, he's in. Okay, oh no! Oh, that is the Moss Man. Daniel top rope. Oh, okay, through the announcer's desk. RK on top, Chase Cruz clearing the ring. Turn around, Chase Cruz. RK takes it off. RK takes it off. Whoa! Oh my God! Holy what? It did die for a second, didn't it? We could. Ladies and gentlemen, Lamin Noir, the Renaissance Dragon says, oh, fine, take it. What a display, some would say. Satan versus God. Porsche Van Alden, oh! I can say. Porsche Van Alden! Hobertano is your new! Oh my God! Oh, no way! Queen of the Ring! The World Warzone General Manager! Daniel Black might very well be up there for Superstar of the Year. Oh, Mr. Case in the Chamber! Lamin Noir! Here is your winner. Ended the career of Sims. His brother. What in the hell is going on? What the hell is this? Hell! Whoa! Who is that? Who's a oh my goodness! That's Sage! 1, it's 2, and it's 3, and Kaiju Jaeger ended the career of Pope. Merry Christmas, brother. The authorities stand tall. Are you fucking? Oh my God. That is Daniel Black. Nicole O'Grady. McClaw. Reverse Bobby. Here finisher. She does. 3. What a season it's been. Feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Akira Tanaka. Cut there. Giants goal. I will catch you all. Jocko. Limited. Kidding me. In season. Clover's gone. Lives 1, ladies and gentlemen. Number. Live 1. That was a 5. Here we go. Rumble on their feet. This is who we are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the RPW Universe. Today is a KR day. Ladies and gentlemen, here on a Fury. I got the red hat going today. My hair was not looking great today. Wasn't quite feeling it today, so I bunged on a hat, getting a haircut on Sunday. So World Warzone, we're going to be looking at fresh, ladies and gentlemen. Do not worry about that. I'm hoping I see some Hello KRs here today in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Ladies and gentlemen, the boss, the CEO and owner and founder of Regents Pro Wrestling is kicking off in the flesh. Not via satellite, ladies and gentlemen. He's in the flesh, in the building, in the ring for the first time in 5 years. ladies and gentlemen. TUVINCE Shimone is going to be kicking it off and talking to the RPW Universe. It's time my new IC champ incoming Outlaw, of course, in action today. They put on a match against RK for the Intercontinental Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Haley CAW, next week's World Warzone Assistant General Manager, which is very, very exciting over there. Rex Cross, Roddy, great dark match with Clea Iverson from week 200 last week. Unlucky with the loss, but fantastic little throwback there. Propaganda all around. It's going to be manipulation. Final boss, of course. Drew Payne is going to have a lot to say, ladies and gentlemen, in rebuttal to what TUVINCE Shimone says today. We know. Welcome in Sam Everett. Welcome in Austin Palmer as well in the main event today, by the way. Palmer's Paradise. Very, very exciting there. The underdogs getting their chance at gold. We know Drew Payne is not the biggest fan right now of TUVINCE Shimone, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I think we can do something if we go... let's see if this works, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if this works. There's a poll. I haven't done one of them in a while. We got a new keyboard, by the way. It's very... Oh, I'm pressing buttons I shouldn't press. It's very quiet now, which I absolutely love. There's a poll there. If you want to have a little votey, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to... have a little votey. Sound a bit loud for my liking there, ladies and gentlemen. First things first, so before we dive into any of that, we, of course, spin the wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, see if there's a random match of championship match for Shane 7. Here today, still the champ. In season number 5, he is going to be defending. Ladies and gentlemen, he is going to be defending, which is very, very exciting. Something new as well. You can now see what match types there are. Normally this was question marked and it was always one-on-ones. Now there's no hiding, ladies and gentlemen. It's out there for the world to see. It was almost a one-on-one as well. It's going to be a 2-on-2, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be a 2-on-2 to kick things off. So remember, the first superstar is going to be on the team with Shane 7. The other two are going to be opposite. But whoever gets the pinfall is the champion. So Shane could win the match, but lose his championship, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in Spiral, who's going to be on team Shane 7. It is Haley CAW. Now, I have been told, females are not allowed in this match. There's something in the works potentially for them, so I'm going to hide that choice. That's just what I've been told. Times are changing, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's going to be some specific rules that I'm not allowed to divulge just yet regarding that. We have had some female champions in the past, but we'll see who is on Team Shane 7. It is a big, big man of Mugiardi, ladies and gentlemen. A big, big man of Mugiardi, which is, I mean, that is a fun one, is it not? One half of Air Boom, who is a big boy. He's a big boy. Saying who to a former tag team champion, outrageous. Formerly known as Zeke Brett, we need to update that. That is Tyler West now, of course. Tyler West involved on Fury, where he's not been a lot in his RPW career, ladies and gentlemen. Not been a lot in his career. This wheel really needs updating, doesn't it? Oh! And Rex, who is also involved today. Ladies and gentlemen, Rex doing double duty in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Torok. It is actually quite a fun match. It really, really is, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a fun match. Shane and Mugi vs Tyler and Rex. The wheel fucking... Welcome into RPW, my friend. Welcome into RPW. When people complain about the wheel liking or not liking them. My friend, welcome into RPW. I feel like that is just RPW 101. You know what I mean? I really, really do. Feel like that's RPW 101. Welcome in, Mr. GMK. Amazed to see you here today as we get things going on this one. Very, very exciting indeed, Reno. What is the poll saying? Team neither. Wow. More people voted for TUVINCE than Drew. Surprisingly as well. Ladies and gentlemen. How very, 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 very interesting indeed. Really, really is. Really, really is. I'm excited for this one, though. Nice way to kick off. Randomizer Championship is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for the pre-show. of Fury. Let me make sure it is unmuted. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Fury pre-show randomizer championship is on the line. Oh, and Haley Calco did come out, ladies and gentlemen. Haley Calco wanted some of the smoke. It is a 2-on-2 match, and I mean, again, we've had female randomizer champions before, ladies and gentlemen. As GMK says, come on, Rex, get that title. Next week's World Warzone assistant general manager getting involved in. I mean, the RPW universe loved when we had some female randomizer champions, and they said, hey, it's fair, you know, all's fair in love and war. Equality in 2026 business era. But remember, whoever gets the pinfall is the champion. So even though you're on the team with these people, like Tyler West and Rex, they're on the team. It doesn't matter, though. Only one of them can win, ladies and gentlemen, and be randomizer champion. So I'm interested to see where this one goes. Shade 7. And Haley Calco clearing the ring here today. Tyler West and Haley from World Warzone, of course. And Shade 7 now, actually. It is Falls Count Anywhere rules. I'm excited to see what goes down. First pinfall. It is Rex on Haley, ladies and gentlemen. Bloody veins popping out of that forehead. Rex doing double duty today. As Tyler West looking for his first championship of season number 5. Heavens to hell. Oh, on the apron, ladies and gentlemen. On the champion. Shane 7 lost his last match. And he kicks out there just about, ladies and gentlemen. Just about kicks out there. Tyler West and Rex taking over on the champion and Haley Calco. Welcoming Key Iverson. Get a big dark match win over Roddy Ripper Hall last week. Haley Calco. Oh, Tyler West comes over to break that one up. GMK watching from home today. No GMK in the building on the match card, which is surprising. I think GMK's had a lot of matches this season so far. Haley Calco. Very, very nice sequence there. I love a randomizer championship match, man. I really, really do. I was thinking before this match, sometimes I forget what the randomizer championship matches were because they're so random, because they're so far and in between. Sometimes it lands on no a bunch, the wheel, and we go weeks without even getting a randomizer championship. Tides have turned. Shane 7 and Haley Calco now dominating. W match, W throwback. Hoping for big things from both of you on Fury this year, Key and Roddy. I really like both of you. Hoping for big things. Just having to watch my people evolve. Nice elbow there by Haley on Tyler West. Ralph forced to run all the way round. Is the damage done? Ladies and gentlemen, no. Shane goes over to Rex. Shane looking to retain that championship. Haley Calco with the strength, ladies and gentlemen. But Tyler West able to break out of that one. Rex with the pinfall over in the corner. I didn't see what he done. But Rex is your new randomizer champion. I didn't see what he done. He pinned the champion. I was watching Haley Calco and Tyler West, ladies and gentlemen. It didn't even show what he done. Tyler West gets a win on his record, which he's happy about. But Rexy boy is your new randomizer champion. Not a good couple weeks for Shane 7. Went from being unbeaten to picking up back-to-back losses as Evolution pick up a championship there, ladies and gentlemen. GMK happy with that randomizer. That was nice having you. Little bit of a nice run, to be fair. Very, very nice run for Shane 7, ladies and gentlemen. With that randomizer championship, it was not a bad reign at all. But Rexy boy is your new randomizer champion. Another one with a title before me, ladies and gentlemen. This is who we are.
sparks ignite. Welcome to the chaos under neon lights. Crush the cage, break the chains. Fuel the rage, feel the pain. Rise and fall, this is the game. Crush the cage, own your name. Crush the cage, break the chains. Fuel the rage, feel the pain. Rise and fall, this is the game. Crush the cage, own your name.
How exciting indeed. I believe it's his second loss, ladies and gentlemen. I believe his second loss. Of course, he lost on World Warzone. I believe picking up his first loss there, ladies and gentlemen. But very, very, very exciting time nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. Very, very, very big win there from Rex as well. That is for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very, very big win. And I mean, it has to play a part, you would think, on Rex's performance here today, as he, of course, is in action, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can pick up 2 wins today. Again, it's been a bit of an iffy up and down season, I would say, for Evolution, and a past season, I should say, for Evolution, for Rex and whatnot. So going to be interesting to see if he can pick up back-to-back wins today, pick up 2 wins today, which would be absolutely massive for his season 5, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. A lot of action here today. We're kicking off, by the way, after this little segment with Dino and Lamin, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about old school rivalries. Key Iverson and Roddy, and now Dino and Lamin, ladies and gentlemen, which is absolutely amazing. Felt like I was back in the Indies fighting men. My second loss, yeah. Key Iverson reeks of poo-poo. No need. No need. Not a fun way to start the show, but what can you do? Is that Shane's first loss? It was indeed his second. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Everett not happy that another superstar has a championship, but for him, of course, he's going for that record, ladies and gentlemen. Very fun show here today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are kicking things off with the CEO and owner and founder of Regents Pro Wrestling in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, it is the Fury General Manager.
The following contest,
and he is making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going the record. I'm trying to break the damn thing. We'll see if that actually is what you do, my friend. The boss, TUVINCE SHAMONE, making his way down, strutting his way down. Throws tomatoes, the swagger. Shane 7, not a fan of TUVINCE SHAMONE, clearly, ladies and gentlemen. Not a fan of TUVINCE SHAMONE, but here he is in the crowd. The Fury crowd are on their feet, ladies and gentlemen. He's calling for them to be loud, and I mean, fair play to him to kick things off, ladies and gentlemen. Addressing the RPW universe. Struts like he is alone in them drawers. Can't believe he's here, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about all the controversy. I mean, there's been a lot of controversy between TUVINCE SHAMONE and the one that they call Drew Payne. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, I said his name, and he did appear. TUVINCE was shocked. Say his name. Drew Payne is on Fury, ladies and gentlemen. Drew Payne is on Fury. You say his name and he pops right up out of nowhere. Again, he's been going at TUVINCE SHAMONE, calling out the controversy, ladies and gentlemen. He's been calling out the controversy. TUVINCE SHAMONE looks absolutely shell-shocked at this, and Drew Payne says to cut off the music and get things going. You can see the cross support from the RPW universe, ladies and gentlemen. Drew Payne is out here. TUVINCE is livid, ladies and gentlemen. TUVINCE absolutely livid. Drew Payne showing up on Fury. This is not his show, of course. Drew Payne's here to tell the RPW universe what a manipulator and a coward TUVINCE SHAMONE Really is. Ladies and gentlemen, TUVINCE says now's not the time. TUVINCE is leaving. TUVINCE is not having it, folks. Drew Payne wanted to ash out from the RPW universe. And TUVINCE Shamone says no, ladies and gentlemen. He walks away. Oh, and from behind that is Sibs. It was a decoy. It was a decoy. TUVINCE back in the ring. There's a Claymore to Drew, ladies and gentlemen. Hooks the leg. Oh, what is TUVINCE going for? What do you mean? 1, 2, 3. Why is TUVINCE Shamone pinning? Ladies and gentlemen, why is TUVINCE Shamone pinning? Sibs is celebrating. Is that a recorded match? Is that an official match, ladies and gentlemen? TUVINCE Shamone counted 1, 2, 3. And Sibs is celebrating on Fury. When was the last time we saw Sibs on Fury? When was the last time we saw Drew on Fury? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Probably to show Drew isn't ready for Sibs. What just happened? Drew Payne came down, wanted to talk to TUVINCE Shamone, ladies and gentlemen, in regards to what has been happening. TUVINCE said no. He walked away. He went to leave. And then all of a sudden came rushing back in. Counted 1, 2, 3. Do it again is nasty. Like the flagship show, everyone. Still want to complain about me giving people power each week now? Yeah, how dare I? Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. So is that an official match on the spreadsheet? Did Drew just lose to Sibs again? To kick off Fury? What is happening? The fact that the poll right now has more people for TUVINCE than Drew as well. Hashtag stand with authority. Oh, I have literally never seen anything like that before, ladies and gentlemen. In all my time of commentating in RPW, I have never seen anything like that. You see what happens when you confront TUVINCE in front of all the fans. I have never seen anything like that in all my time, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to kick off Fury here in Cincinnati. And I mean, it goes from one authority man to another, ladies and gentlemen. Dino is kicking off the show here today. Stop complaining, Drew. Dino's kicking off the show. Up against Lamin Noir, a historic rivalry. These two with that World Hardcore Championship, of course. What a way to kick off the show. The fact that Drew lost percentage on the poll after that is kind of funny. I think more people are going against him. We see what happens. UE 96, 97, 98 Claymores. What is the poll saying? Drew's down to 19%, ladies and gentlemen. Drew is down to 19%. I have never seen anything like that before, ladies and gentlemen. Never, ever, ever. TUVINCE Shamone, his first in-ring appearance, ladies and gentlemen. He's confronted by Drew Payne to talk about what's been happening. And what happens? Sibs comes out of nowhere, delivers a Claymore. And TUVINCE runs back into count the 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious. Look at this promo crowd. Oh, Brett, how could you? Lamin Noir, a fan. I'm pretty sure Lamin lost to Dash Pedersen back in the day as well. Lamin Noir, he's going to be fuming. Opening up the show, ladies and gentlemen. A historic rivalry had to come in from the crowd. Brett pressing the wrong button still. Rebecca Rowe, the bell didn't even ring, ladies and gentlemen. The rivalry continues. The rivalry continues on. Lamin don't care about no song. Lamin just wants to beat up Dino, ladies and gentlemen. At least TUVINCE didn't pin Drew. Shows even more how cowardly they are. I think if TUVINCE was the one that pinned Drew, I think all hell would have rained loose, ladies and gentlemen. Only thing funny is people being too scared of TUVINCE, so they side with him. It's not cowardice to think either side is just. Dino and Lamin kicking things off, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ooh, boy, this is going to be a fun show. This is going to be a fun show. If TUVINCE pinned him, I would have cried laughing. This is going to be a fun show already. I can already tell, ladies and gentlemen. I can already tell how this show is going down. I can already tell. Boss Glazers. We have Rex and Malachi up next. We have a 6-woman triple threat tornado tag team match. Hicks T and Dylan. Bear Brutus. Whoops. Pressing wrong buttons there, Bretosaurus. Bear Brutus and Brandon. Oh, man. A very fun show. Very fun show indeed. That is for sure. Boss Glazers is mad. As Laminar starts strong big clothesline. It is because you see corruption a lot more in RPW. This is a prime example of me and the believers being right. TUVINCE didn't want to talk in front of everyone, so he sent Sibs out. Ladies and gentlemen, Lamin flying through the skies with a big right-hander. Over in the corner, ladies and gentlemen, Laminoir. Spear gets reversed. From the corner, Dino going home. Torpen rushing down on Laminoir. TUVINCE vs Drew with Sibs as special guest referee. TUVINCE, I don't care that you guys don't like me and I will have my goons attack you. I don't know, man, I just want RPW to be as fair as it can be. Well, both sides are bad, guys. Literally, Dragon couldn't have said it better. Dino, Irish whip off the rope. Running kick there by Dino. Hook of the leg on Laminoir, ladies and gentlemen. Love the camera angle there in the corner. Kick out at 2. This is going to be a hectic show. It's going to be a hectic show, that's for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Dino off the rope, go for the last shot. Knee strike to the back of the head of Laminoir. Rivalry continuing here on Fury. Aside from all the politics, ladies and gentlemen, historic rivalry to kick off Friday Night Fury today. Dino and Laminoir, these two have had so many amazing matches. Who wouldn't glaze the boss? He gave me an opportunity to be part of the organization, and that has changed my life, says Roddy Ripper Hall. Big right foot by Laminoir. The left-hander's connecting as well. Again, I'm just reading your guys' message. I'm staying out of this. Chaos not involved. I'm just reading your guys' messages. I'm not getting involved. When Shamone rolled in, I thought he was going to hit a move for everyone who was curious. I mean, people have been talking about TUVINCE Shamone being in the ring before. I know I'm never stepping in the ring. TUVINCE, I mean, you know, he has a good build to him. He's in decent shape. Whether or not he's a fighter, I don't know. Whether or not he has the authority to fight for him, who knows, ladies and gentlemen. Both superstars to the outside here. Dino and Laminoir to kick off Friday Night Fury in Cincinnati, Ohio. After the opening segment, we just saw TUVINCE Shamone and Drew Payne sharing a Fury ring. Sibs came out, claymored Drew, and TUVINCE Shamone, the general manager of Fury, counted the pin for 1, 2, 3. I have been told as well, it is a legal match, ladies and gentlemen. It will be going in the spreadsheet and affecting the overalls and the percentages. Drew vs TUVINCE, hostile takeover. I just want RPW to be fair for everyone, and I took that personally. Dragonomonic and Austin Palmer on the same side here. Laminoir Dino back into the ring. It was legal. I've been told it is going on the spreadsheet. I've been told it is a legal match. It is on their history, ladies and gentlemen. Big knee strike to the midsection. From Laminoir, the left-handers again. Flurrying to the face. And Laminoir over in the corner. Laminoir from the corner, this time connecting with a spear. From the corner, Laminoir hooks the leg. On Dino, looking to take away the win in the opener now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Dino fighting back. Let me add to my list. Lamin moveset. Dino calling for, oh. Lamin to get up, Dino off the rope. Dino! Off the rope with a close. I didn't know what he was going for there. Took the head off of Laminoir and the authority. Oh, I thought they'd keep on winning. Goodness gracious me. I didn't know what he was going for there. What a clothesline by Dino. Kick down low, reversed. Laminoir Irish whip. Over to the corner. And these two both been on Fury. What a get by TUVINCE this was. Again, politics aside, what a draft this was by TUVINCE to have these two on the same show after all the history that they have shared. Big Superman punch. Lamenoir moving like Prime Dragon Omonic right now, ladies and gentlemen, over in the corner. No bull hammers needed. Rozoic in the spears. Instead, hooks the leg once more. Rebecca slides in, shoulders down. And Lamenoir with the win, ladies and gentlemen. Statement victory for Lamenoir today. Dino had moments. I mean, Drew Payne's believers are going to like that, ladies and gentlemen. Drew Payne's believers are going to like that very, very much. Seeing Dino go down. Seeing Lamenoir pick up a victory, ladies and gentlemen. Rivalry reignited. And Lamenoir celebrates on Fury, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! This is going to be a hectic show. Again, I can tell already. This is going to be a damn hectic show, ladies and gentlemen. A damn hectic show indeed. What we like to see, Lamin. How the hell am I a coward? Why should I be a coward like you? No, I stand for what's right, and eventually everyone will actually see it. I think everyone already has seen it, but is too scared to say anything. Well, I'm not. That's why you don't piss off the boss crew. You're likely to get screwed every week. Welcome in, Gigi. Good to see you here on Friday Night Fury. Whew. Anyone else just absolutely amped up right now? I mean, say what you want about the opener. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but it was a hell of a way to kick off a show. Just one of those today. Something in the air, bro. Something in the air. Something in the air, dude. It is going to be a fun show today. It is going to be a fun show today. Oh, my finger's bleeding. I'll have a white t-shirt on. You idiot. God damn it. It's going to be a show, all right? Let me just tell Brett. Laminate song as well. Needs fixing. There we go. Just so we have it on record, because I know he struggles to keep hold of his lists. Oh, I want in your universe. GG, if you want to join RPW, I mean, I don't blame you right now. It is as hot as ever. If you want to join, all you have to do is become a YouTube member by clicking the link Hero Cult just sent. Once you become a YouTube member, join our Discord, !Discord, and sign your contract, my friend. You can get involved in Regents Pro Wrestling as we continue here on Fury, ladies and gentlemen. The new randomizer champion of Evolution. There is Rexy Boy, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate all the Discord links. Oh, man. I'm not touching the drone camera today. I'm not getting involved in politics. I am sitting back. I am relaxing. And I am enjoying this damn show. Ladies and gentlemen, absolute cinema. It really, really is. Absolute cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in indeed as Rex makes his way down. I'm just here to enjoy Fury today, ladies and gentlemen. GC Live 2020. Woo-hoo-hoo. My goodness gracious me. Now we're talking a throwback. Joshy D. Good to see you, my friend. Hope life is well. GC Live. Oh, boy. Not too sure about that, ladies and gentlemen. Not too sure about that indeed. As, of course, we saw these two teams fighting last week, ladies and gentlemen. We saw a lot of back and forth in promos as well between Evolution, GMK and Rex, and Made in Chaos, Malachi and Dylan Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm interested to see the future dynamics of these two teams in going for those World Tag Team titles, of course. It's going to be interesting to see what goes down between them. Appreciate you, Derek Boy. Good to see you, my friend, here on Fury as Malachi looking serious. Malachi's actually got a lot of supporters in his corner in Season 5, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, formerly of Phantom Dream. I didn't think that was his song. Let's go Malachi song as well. I had a feeling. There's still a few out there, ladies and gentlemen. There's still a few out there. It's still early. You know, Tron's not even here yet, okay? This is the Old Authority song, I'm pretty sure, funnily enough. TUVINCE taking over today, man. He's playing his old song, even in these matches. Malachi's vibing to it, though, ladies and gentlemen. He's vibing to it. It's also a great song, mind you. Very, very good song. Hope you're well. Fantastic, Joshy D. Back at you and your family, my friend, indeed. Hopefully you had a great Easter as we continue here on Fury. Oh, it might be Cheese's song, actually. It's still Authorities. I mean, I knew it was someone in Authorities, sorry. as we get going. Ref rings the bell. Rex and Malachi 1-on-1, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Malachi starting off strong. Let's see some percentages. I don't think the sheet is live today. It is not. Breakout has been updated, which is very, very nice. Rex, right now, 33%. He's obviously won the randomizer. So he's up. Malachi is 67% so far this season, ladies and gentlemen. Not too shabby at all for Mr. Malachi. Not too shabby at all. Oh, drop kick ups. Gonna say nice drop kick. He missed. Malachi flies back with a clothesline himself. Ladies and gentlemen, massive tag team match up next. Of course, we have a tag team title main event as well. Welcoming Kishir over on Twitch. I tried playing online today in 2K. It was not fun, bro. 2K servers, baby. It is not fun, my friend. Kishir, if you want to join RPW, come on over to YouTube, become a YouTube member, and you can sign your contract to join Regents Pro Wrestling as a superstar and compete with some of the best wrestlers in the world, my friend. See if he has what it takes to survive. As GMK says, lock in Rex. He goes for a roll-up. Just a one count it was indeed. Got some other originals over there as well. It's going to be a good day today. Tag Team Wrestling. Palmer's Paradise main event against the Fallen for those world tag titles. Up next, we have the Women's Tag Team Champions, Alexia Caldwell and Olivia Laurent in action, ladies and gentlemen. Haley Calco also doing double duty today. This is Rex's second match as well, after he won on the pre-show. New randomizer champion. Rex taking over. Nice combination of moves, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice combination of moves. Hicks T and Dylan Dynamite in a couple matches as well. The other half of Made in Chaos. Hicks T's had a great start to Season 5 so far. A very, very great start. He's been saying he belongs on the Fury match cards after a couple wins. So good to see him get some one-on-one action. I don't think he's had too many one-on-ones this season. He's been involved in a few multi-mans. I think this was Lamin's first singles match too, if I'm not mistaken. Big win for him over Dino as well, as he used to go back and forth in the corner. Now the superstar giving an inch. Both trying to get the roll-up victory. Eventually break apart. My goodness gracious me, Malachi. Couple big forearms to the face, kick to the midsection, and an elbow to the back. Ralph saying, watch the back of the head there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is GMK. GMK here to help his randomizer champion partner. Again, we've seen this between these two. He's not helping him. GMK, shades of HK Styles, ladies and gentlemen. First, it was HK Styles way back when. And now it is Rex. Right-hander takes him down. Malachi with a big kick across the face, ladies and gentlemen. Hooks the leg. And I think Rex is just evolved out of Evolution. Ladies and gentlemen, I knew it was going to be a chaotic show today. I knew it was going to be a chaotic show today. There was something in the air, ladies and gentlemen. RPW is so back. It was literally shades of what he done to HK Styles all those years ago. Malachi picks up the win. Rex picks up the loss. And is that the end of Rex's time in Evolution? Ladies and gentlemen, DTA. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, barbaric. Absolute chaos. Don't trust anyone, ladies. Don't trust anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, don't trust anyone. GMK is a loser. We know how Key Iverson feels about him, of course. My goodness gracious me. This is why me and Coldboy are blessed, because we know it's all business. Evolution. I mean, Evolution. The women are in action up next, ladies and gentlemen. Lana Cara is saying Violet in action up next. What are they going to think about that? Oh, today is a show and a half. Business era is here. Ladies and gentlemen, business era is here, and It is all kicking off as one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Alexia Caldwell, is in the building with her egregious championship, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. I love how her and Liv still aren't entering together. Still choosing to enter separate for today. Watch out, ladies. GMK might come and slap you. Well, that was surprising. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very surprising indeed. Very, very surprising indeed, Reno. That was shocking, ladies and gentlemen. So Rex, either that's a lesson to Rex or boom, he's out of Evolution after winning randomizer champ. Bro, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. My goodness. Gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, the other half. Is this her song? I swear she had her song one week and now it's changed again. Because we definitely had Liv's song there done. She has her championship, so they have different tag team titles, which is hilarious. Liv's song, bro, it was fixed. It was fixed. Literally, go watch last week or whenever she had last of the match. It was fixed. Oh, Bretasaurus, man. Bretasaurus. She don't care, though. She's locked in. To be fair. I love that she has a different women's tag title to Alexia Caldwell, ladies and gentlemen. It never was fixed. I swear to God it got fixed. Because it was on my list and it's not anymore. I swear it got fixed. Ah, well. It will be fixed. It will be fixed. Tomorrow, Saturday, we have the weekend. It'll all be updated, okay? It'll all be updated. Olivia Laurent and Alexia Caldwell, the Women's Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hectic show, dude. Absolute hectic show. I still can't believe they're Tag Team Champs together. But they are, ladies and gentlemen. As the Tron goes green. And we have a repeat from... Why is that broken up there as well? Man, what a mess. What a mess. Ladies and gentlemen, we know the history between Haley Calco and Olivia Laurent as well. I mean, we saw them at Regents Rumble, building up to Rumble as well, and Mania. Some historic back and forth they both had. Haley picked up a loss on the pre-show in the randomizer championship match, ladies and gentlemen. Will want to come back and get a win here today to even up her percentage here today. Haley, of course, not got off to the best of starts in RPW Season 5. Won against Porsche in the main event this week, of World Warzone. So to pick up 2 losses today will not be ideal. There is a stipulation on this, ladies and gentlemen, where if Haley and Arena or Evolution, if they pin the champions, or I think if they win, they get a title match. If the Van Aldens of Alexia or Laurent, if they pin anyone else and win, that tag team is not immune, but unable to challenge for the women tag titles. I may have worded that wrong. I'm not too sure, but there was a stipulation involved in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Haley, of course, from World Warzone, pulling double duty on Fury today. Part of the reason why I love the women's tag team division, because you never know who's going to show up. Of course, Irene Mortain of Friday Night Fury herself. I think she's winless so far this season. She was one of the favorites last year, one of the most dominant rookies when she debuted. I believe she's winless so far, though. I don't think she's had too many matches. And I think a few of them have been tag team. I don't think she's had a singles match yet, if I'm honest with you. So, again, still very, very early doors. Very, very early doors in her career. And, of course, she has the attention of both Hope Paterno and the Unspoken Name right now. Two names you don't really want having eyes on you. At least I wouldn't want those 2 names to be watching me and be judging and assessing me. But I think Irene Mortain is happy with one of them judging her and assessing her. She invites him to her corner most days, so I think she's clearly okay with whatever agreement they have going on over there. Haley Calco and Arena in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. 1 tag team left in this one, of course, as we have Alana Carr and Sienna Violet. God, my list is growing for Brett. Evolution song. There we go. The list is just growing. But that's what the weekend's for. That's what a new season's for. You know, that girl gives me the creeps. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. Common Evolution. Well, GMK is here. GMK is... Do we have confirmation? Is Rex out? Is that... Do you have any... Do you have any words on what just went down, or... Is it just a case of... Hey, it happened. Let's move on. Quite brutal, if I'm honest with you. Again, shades of HK Styles, for sure. Olivia LaRon mid. Rogue going after Haley Calco. Of course she is. Or GMK leaving Evolution. Well, he's saying come on Evolution, so I doubt it's him leaving. He's also the leader. So I doubt he would leave. It felt more like a way of saying Rex is no longer involved, or Alexia pinning Haley. Would be absolute cinema. Not if Rebecca's taking that long, though. Taking ages. Sin Violet with a table. Could be sarcastic. Could be, to be fair, could be. All shall be cleared after the show. I think a lot is going to be talked about after this show. And we still have a lot of great matches to come. Outlaw RK, we have Palmer's Fallen. Bobby and Morrigan is absolutely massive. We saw Bobby and Hope talking before the show as well. Amber and Lady Dream I'm excited for. Bear, Brutus and Brandon. We have Hicks T and Dylan Dynamite in there as well. I think a lot is going to be spoken about after today's show. Alexa Caldwell back in the ring. As is Irene Mortain. What is that? Thumbtacks out there with Sienna? There it is. She dumps them out. I heard them being dumped out somewhere. Well, Sienna Violet can move. Haley rolling in. One person rolls in, one rolls out. Like a clown car. Nice double team maneuver. Now she jumps over Sienna to Olivia again. Haley and Olivia. Every time these two in a tag team match together, they always go after each other. They always go after each other. Olivia eliminated Haley in the Regents Rumble match, so... I mean, I don't blame them for having a lot of hatred between each other. Oh, Haley look... Oh, she's got the thumbtacks. Irena has Alexia Caldwell. Table goes down. I swear you can't even change. Vote on YouTube polls. You cannot. There is a spear by Olivia LaRon. Ladies and gentlemen. Broken up by Lana Card. Triple threat inside the ring. Triple threat outside the ring. Oh, Drew has more votes than TUVINCE. 26 total votes. Speaking of clown, what was that clown toy clip all about? Oh, your last week's main event? Oh, no Daniel Black, by the way. I have been told... he is being seen by the medical team since last week. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I need to explain it. I think it was very self-explanatory that we might not see Daniel Black for a few weeks on Fury, ladies and gentlemen, because based on the main event last week, the Hell in a Cell match, Daniel Black was really busted open. Haley just jumped back first into the thumbtacks there. I don't think there was any way she was actually reaching Olivia LaRon, if I'm honest with you. And after the main event last week, there was some creepy clown shenanigans. Haley got stuck in the thumbtacks. Olivia LaRon, 2 count. 2 count. Ay, hecticness. Haley still has eyes on Olivia, though. Still has eyes on Olivia. Lana Carr gets involved. Former Women's World Champ, of course, lost it to Geist a couple of weeks ago now. Or was that last week? Last week was week 200, wasn't it, actually? It was just last week. Irena planted down. Luckily for her, Haley Calco is right there. Watch Alexia Caldwell. Brutal maneuver. Could you imagine? Alexia picks up the win, ladies and gentlemen. Gets reversed by Sienna Violet. Alexia's been doing very well this season so far. Well, commentator's curse. I don't know how Rebecca can even see the shoulders, but apparently she can. LaRon getting involved. Irena getting involved. Haley and Alana getting involved. Hey guys, just got a crazy ass show so far. TUVINCE being nefarious as well as GMK. Crazy. Welcome in Luca Novak. It's ironic because this show has such a like season 3, season 4 World Warzone-esque vision. Not vision. I read your Word saying vision. Oh my goodness! Irena pinned in a sea of bodies and Evolution. Alana CAW and Sienna Violet, ladies and gentlemen.
Here are your winners.
Well, Sienna was busted. What a weird show. What a weird match. GMK and Evolution are having a weird day today, ladies and gentlemen. Evolution are having a weird ass day today. No GMK booked today. He made a showing anyway. Rex was the new randomizer champion, then seemingly got kicked out. And now the woman pick up a win, ladies and gentlemen. Irena pinned again. Really not a good start to the season for Irena Mortain. Really not a good start, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what does Dylan Dynamite? I mean, he wants GMK. Give Malachi the win. Dylan Dynamite and Hicks T both in the ring ready. What a mental show this is. Ladies and gentlemen. Dylan Dynamite and Hicks T aura off. Of all the matches today, I did not expect an aura off in this match, I'll be honest with you. I did not expect an aura off in this match. But fair play to them, man. Here in Cincinnati. I mean, the crowd has been red hot today, so why not? Why not eat it up? Goodness gracious me, my head is hot. What aura. What a show. Who has the least amount of aura? Oh, guys. No need to be too horrible. Hicks has actually started really well this season. I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gents. He started very, very well this season. Whether or not he can keep it up, I don't know. But he has started very, very well. Dylan Dynamite slammed down. I kept getting confused between Dylan and Outlaw. I thought Dylan had the IC title match today, but it's Outlaw. Malachi says Dylan lock in. Click, click, boom. What has more aura? Click, click, boom or TikTok? I need Austin Albert if he's Dylan Dynamite. Ironically, there was both in Made in Chaos before, so it does make sense. Hicks T goes up to the top rope. I'm backing Hicks T in this one. No, nothing against Dylan Dynamite. But Hicks T's had a great start. Still looks like he needs a hard drive checked. Hicks T's had a great start to the season. Both are just annoying. I think Hicks T wins with these, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan's been talking about his crazy side a lot, though. He's been talking about his crazy side a lot. You know? His chaotic side, I should say. No countouts in this match. Higher than everyone is the greatest motto ever. See, I would agree if it was true, but, you know, again, it depends what higher you're talking about, as RK used to allude to with the leaves, but... Crowd liking this one. Dylan Dynamite reverses and takes over. Dylan's looking a bit slimmer from last season. Looking a bit slimmer. We'll have to get back in the ring eventually, of course. Higher than everyone because he's smoking all the time. Which I don't condone. Live on the RPW, I don't condone that. It's not my business, though. Not my business. But hey, if it gets him results... We'll see what he does. Keep your blue brand, no belt. No belt. Oh, I found chewing gum in my pocket. Apple flavor. Dylan Dynamite going up. On the barricade. Don't just jump down. Dylan Dynamite. Here we go. There we go. Cincinnati liking what they're seeing. Hicks T back into the ring. Never mind. Oh, yep, back in the ring. Higher than everyone, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't know where he is right now. Nice uppercut there. See, personally. Nice clothesline reversal. Into his own. I said Hicks T's going to win this. Dare I say there could be an upset. Click, click, boom, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely maneuver by Dylan Dynamite. Hooks the leg of Hicks T into the ring. Ooh. Makes sense, the two inbreds on the whole... Oh my god. That is barbaric. Nice close line. Oh, nice reversal, Hickey. One Red Dead Redemption. I think it could be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, or a DDT. Oh, Hicks's lower back has gone, though. Both superstars down. Hicks falls over for the pinfall. I think Hicks blew his own back out there. Just a one-count, bit dramatic with the pinfall. Dylan, you got this, says Malachi. Hicks T setting up. Hicks T setting up for the Red Dead Redemption. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 1, it is 2, and it is not a day for chaos for Dylan Dynamite. Tick, tick, go, click, 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 clack, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, Hicks T's been cooking. That's why I'm rooting for him, man. He's been cooking, ladies and gentlemen. He's been on form. I don't like that Static Shock little logo. Trying to slide that in, but click, click, boo. Eat it, folks. He's been on form, man. What can you say? When a man's on form, a man is on form. You know? When a man is on form, a man is on form, ladies and gentlemen. Can't complain. This Dylan absolutely sucks, mate. I don't think he sucks. I think it was, it was one of those ones. It was a tough match. Back to the train. It was a tough match. Nothing. You got to lose eventually. Well, he lost a lot, but it was a tough match. It was a tough match. It was a tough match. I think. Very, very tough match. But there's only so much training that can help these things happen, ladies and gentlemen. Triple threat action up next. CAW was Dylan's prime. B&B, Brandon, Bear, and Brutus in triple threat action, which I am very, very excited about. Really, really excited about indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, that is for sure. That's a pretty chaotic song. Ripples through the arena. Remember, Bear and Brandon used to be tag team partners back in Empire of Pain days, ladies and gentlemen. Used to be tag team partners. Oi! Hoping for a big year from Bear. I say it every year. One of my favorites from season 1. Look at him, man. He's absolutely yoked. Him and Leo still teaming up. Kari, Chaos, Dynamite. How many names do you need to be good? He hasn't lost his prime, though. Y'all are just mean. I mean, that's not wrong. People are mean here, but this is it. This is, in fact, who we are. So it is what it is. As the Bear takes to the ring. He's a big boy, man. He's a big boy. He's a big, big boy. Welcoming Drip Messiah. Quote 2 still living on. I still believe in the Bear, man. I know a lot of people don't. I know Jocko doesn't. I still believe in the Bear, though, ladies and gentlemen. I still believe in the Bear. And here's another authority man. Former multiple-time World Heavyweight Champion and Tag Team Champion with the Bear, ladies and gentlemen. Former Tag Team Champs going up against each other. Big tune, indeed. A lot of pyro in this one as Brian and Bobs is here on Fury. Fury's got a good roster, dude. I do like Fury's roster very, very much. I don't know how Supremacy is going to go. I don't know how Supremacy is going to go, but man, oh man, can Bombs just keep this song? Did he not used to have this song? I don't remember what song he used to have, to be fair. I thought it was this. We'll see if he does indeed walk alone, though. It does suit him, to be fair. It does suit him as he enters the ring. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the big man himself. We have Big Brutus Brickley. Ladies and gentlemen. Big Brutus Brickley himself. There's even one final homage to Dion Harris. It was a Death Rebel original. Oh, it's not, lights are out, though. Big Brutus Brickley is here. The big man himself, they are all big. I mean, this man's twice the size of both of them. Formerly of the Brickleys, of course. As Brutus Brickley is here, ladies and gentlemen. He is a big man indeed, the black and orange. It's going to be a meat fest, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a meat feast. He's got a smooth chest, doesn't he? Fuck the authority, says Austin Palmer. Brutus looks like he ate bombs. He's a big motherfucker. Of course, 2026 Regents Rumble winner, ladies and gentlemen. Which is very, very exciting. I don't know what this year is going to look like. Well, what I guess next year, sorry, 2027. Is it going to be randomizer, Rumble, and Mania back to back to back? I don't know. Big man, Brutus Brickley in the ring for this one. Bear, Brutus, Brandon. This is going to be brutal, that's for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Some massive matches after this. But height-wise and muscle-wise, it doesn't get much bigger than this. Triple threat action. Maybe all three superstars. Maybe the Bear in the World Heavyweight Championship division against the likes of a Brandon Bombs and the likes of a Brutus. I'd love to see it. I think Bear belongs in the World Heavyweight Championship division. I know his record may not elude him into a main event scene, but his sheer size and skill, he can fly like the rest of them too. I think the Bear should be going for a World Heavyweight Championship in his RPW career at this stage. Been here since the beginning. He's a former tag team champion, former United States champion. But I think he can be more. I think he can be a world champion, ladies and gentlemen. I really, really do. Especially with his history with Brandon Bombs. I think Bear could give it a good shot. I think Bear, I've always said Leo would be a world, like, I still can't believe Leo's not been a world champion yet, if I'm honest with you. Ladies and gentlemen, early chokeslam. I think Leo would look so good with a World Heavyweight Championship around his waist, but we'll see if he can win it, ladies and gentlemen. Miss our tag matches, V's, Brickley. Palmers and Brickleys used to be like the staple of the RPW tag team division. Welcome in, Crispy T. Wet Toaster. Good to see you. Long time no see. Maybe re-signing in RPW. Would love to see you in Season 5. Brickleys and Palmers used to be the pinnacle of tag team wrestling. They really, really did. They used to be the go-to. Every time you had a tag team match, it was Brickleys and Palmers. Great moments they had as well. Great moments they had. Honestly, one of my favorite tag team rivalries of all time is Brickleys and Palmers. I think it was absolutely fantastic. Two brothers versus two brothers. We may never get that again in RPW. Two brothers, these two brothers going at it like that. Has been too long, Crispy. Has been too long. Former #1 contender for the Universal Championship champion, Crispy T, joining us. Welcome into Fury. Look up there with the strength. Brandon from behind, the former tag team champs of Empire of Pain. Bear and Leo still together as Beast of Pain, but I would love to see them go at each other for the World Heavyweight Championship still. I really, really would. Bear starting up Brutus, bobbing and weaving. Look at the strength as Bear is thrown away. Regents Rumble winner, Brutus Brickley. Oh, slammed down like he's nothing. Brandon is hella strong, dude. Brandon's up there with Lamin Noir as one of the strongest, like half of our strongest superstars in RPW. The strength that this man possesses is absolutely crazy. It really, really is. They're off the rope. I don't think Brutus needs a sledgehammer. His fists are basically sledgehammers. Gets met with a big boot, though. Takes him down. Ralph getting in the way yet again, man. Brandon, nice dodge. Brutus with ease. Trying to fight out with Bear with a steel chair. Watch out! Gets thrown at both of them. No! Bang! I think that was meant for Brandon Bombs there. I think Bear got in the way. Got lifted up. Pop-up power bomb. Bear goes down. And that's smart. Focus on the leg of the big man. Get rid of his mobility. And it could help you in this one. Bear and Brutus. I was going to say standing tall. Now they are again. They're again showing off that strength. Irish whip. Off the rope. Look at... Oh my goodness. Look how fast he is. This man should be a world heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. But he gets caught. Torn into the crowd. He was distracted on the steel chair. Goes the Bear. He was running at muck speed, ladies and gentlemen. Took too long, though. Oh, and kicks out at 2.9. Holy moly. He was moving. He was moving. Woo! No, with a spear. Cutting Brutus in half. Bro, a bear running at you that quick. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen. That would fucking terrify me. With a knee strike to Brandon, both down. Bear is cooking. Is this his initiation into the World Heavyweight Championship division? Oh. Turns around right into Brutus, though. Not a man you want to turn into. What a triple threat. Fury's roster, hey, man. No disrespect to the World Warzone man, but this dude is like, I feel like Fury just, I don't know what it is. I think both rosters are great, but I think Fury just got some, I don't know. Not necessarily the better roster, but they have some exciting names, is all I'll say. They have some exciting fucking names. Supremacy is going to be fucking fun this year, dude. Supremacy is going to be amazing. It really is. Another pinfall. Oh, Bear was there, but not needed. Brutus kicks out. All three back standing in the ring. Bear lent on the ropes. And Branham bombs with a backdrop. I wonder how Supremacy will work this year. What do you mean? Again with the strength to lift up a near 7-footer. Rafa somehow stopped Brutus twice, eh? Raf's always in the way, man. Brandon over in the corner. Stalking Brutus. Brickley who throws him away. Beautiful reversal. Nice. Oh, this is... Oh, the sledgehammer. The World Heavyweight Championship division is so fun. If you added Lamin, Dino, Giant, Daniel, RK. Obviously, you have Sage, who is the champion as well. GMK is involved now as well. That's at least 7 names right there, ladies and gentlemen. Not including these 3. So that's at least 10 names. Add in Leo for fun as well. My goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, pop-up powerbomb. Brandon on the ropes. And Brutus Brickley pins at the Bear, ladies and gentlemen. The Regents Rumble winner in his second match of Season 5 has his sights set on Sage, ladies and gentlemen. He said he's here to stay now in the main event picture. In the world title picture, ladies and gentlemen. He said he's here to stay. Going for Sage. He's not letting one loss at Mania throw his dreams away. And I fully believe, ladies and gentlemen, that is the right call, because I think he is a world champion superstar. 4.5 stars by the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely loved it here today. They really did. What a showing. Ladies and gentlemen, only one going for it. I think the units, listen, it's not my place to say who should go for what. I think the Universal Division could, maybe not rival, but could be up there with the World Heavyweight. I think there's some fun names in there. I mean, you have Gore. Drew obviously wants it. I think Ollie's going for it. Maybe Torok, superstars like that. I know a lot of the names like Dragon and Tyler going for the US. Obviously, Jocko is the US champion. RK is the IC champion going for Sage. We could see Jocko and Sibs again, which could be fun. I like some new names being involved. Like Bear's a new name going for the World Heavyweight. He's still, you know, he can be a fun name. I think World Warzone have some names like that as well. You know, I don't think it's like there's only one superstar going for it or anything. But again, I'm not like picking favorites on it. I just think the Fury roster, man. I don't know. Alex is going for UC. Exactly. Some new names like Alex Cross, I think can be very fun. I think can be very fun. Indeed. It's just when I look at that World Heavyweight Championship picture, man. Oh, and then RK is always a good, like, RK is a perfect mid-card champion. Like, I think he's going to be really good with the IC if he retains today, because he's not afraid to give superstars a match, no matter who it is. he will give them a title match. You know, he's defended back-to-back weeks. I think it's going to be a lot of defense for the IC. It might not be the longest reign, but I think it's going to be a fun reign, and then hopefully propel other superstars up. Obviously, he's now focused on Origin, so his whole pragmatic nature is to invite others into the spotlight, ladies and gentlemen, which I think is absolutely going to be amazing as we advance here. On Fury, we have Lady Dream and Amber, a match I'm very, very excited for. Here in the back-to-back women's matches, Bobby and Morrigan up next, which equally I am excited for. Lady Dream, definitely been a weaker point of the Authority in recent times, ladies and gentlemen. When you see what Cheese has done, a record-breaking limited title. When you see what Sibs has done, been a double champion and is now on his way to rivaling Jocko's longest ever Universal title reign. Brandon's a 4-time World Heavyweight champion. Giant has come in and been dominant. He's been a tag team champion since rejoining as well. And I just feel like Lady Dream has been sort of left behind in a way. I thought her and Cheese would be women's tag team champions by now with Authority, if I'm honest with you. This is kind of like the old versus new. Veteran versus rookie. Amber very new to RPW, but has very good stats. Early doors in her career, ladies and gentlemen. Amber's made an impact since joining. I think her and Jocelyn Clover are going to be two of the futures of the women's division. I really, really do, ladies and gentlemen. I really, really do think she's going to be some of the future heavy, heavy talent of RPW as she makes her way into the ring. Very, very excited. Amber song. Is this Cheese's again? Is this not hers? This is Cheese's again, isn't it? I love Amber's song as well. Amber's song. I always used to get mixed up between Amber and Cheese's song, to be fair, so that does make a lot of sense. I have a long fucking list to get done. It is, I thought, so I have a long list to get done. I thought that was Cheese's song. Authority songs all over the place today. Hey, we'll get it fixed. Again, still early days, still early days. First pay-per-view haven't even come yet, you know? Which, by the way, Hostile Takeover. How are we feeling overall that it's not Breakthrough this year? It's Hostile Takeover. How are we feeling with the name change? Are we excited for it? Hicks is... I still have Hicks on the list, don't you worry. I still have Hicks's... it's a different button for entrance and victory, so I think Brett played... I think Brett pressed the wrong button during your victory. I think entrance is fine, but I think after he pressed the wrong button, you know? So don't you worry. If you know, you know. Big win today, Hicks, though. On the right path, eh? On the right path. Makes perfect sense. I'm excited to see what Hostile Takeover actually entails. You know, like what actually is going to be going down in Hostile Takeover. Are we going to have title matches as well? Don't know. It's looking very, very interesting. Especially after the opener here today between TUVINCE and Drew. It's very, very interesting. As Lady Dream, the veteran. One of the most decorated female superstars in RPW, just not in recent times. Just not in recent times. I don't think a name change matters too much. And I don't know enough about the pay-per-view to give an opinion. Well, but that's my point, though, that's my question is, do you think the name change is just a name change? I mean, I don't know. It sounds like, based on the description TUVINCE gave, it sounds like it's going to be very different to what we're used to, especially at the start of the season, so I'm not too sure. I'm excited for Case in the Chamber. Always, my friend. July, always. 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 Day after my birthday this year. I believe it's going to be July 25th this year. Last year was my birthday. July 25th this year. A day before my birthday on a Saturday. Maybe. Might be my birthday again. Who knows? No issues with what it's called. Seeing Sibs there. Be seeing Sibs there all the same. I'm not... wouldn't be surprised if Sibs would be there either way. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. That's for sure. As Lady Dream goes for a suplex here yet again. Goes for two. Holds on for the third. We still have two title matches to come, of course. Dominion champion in action up next. Bobby and Morrigan. Which I'm very, very excited about. That is for sure. Lady Dream shimmy into the crowd. Lady Dream drinking in the Cincinnati, Ohio crowd. And I think in this case it matters as Origin, as Breakout, as Breakthrough can go. I agree. But what I'm saying is, based on the description, he said there's going to be like some interesting match types and stuff like that. Like, it's called Hostile Takeover. I mean, maybe I'm thinking a bit too much, but are we going to see like a new general manager, like new people getting powers? I don't know. It sounds big though. It's like Breakthrough. Breakthrough was called Breakthrough because it's your chance to break through into a new season. It's the first pay for the season. Hostile Takeover, I don't think it's just a name. I feel like something's going to go down, and especially with what's been happening. The fact he got announced after what Drew Payne has been calling him out for as well. It's interesting, ladies and gentlemen. It's very, very interesting, to say the least. But I'm excited nonetheless. Very, very excited nonetheless. Oh, I'm a big backbreaker on Lady Dream. And again, the newer superstar. She's not a rookie anymore, but the newer superstar taking over against the veteran. I've always said I think Amber will be massive in RPW. Interesting, KR. Don't leak the juicy secret. I don't know the juicy secrets, Grip. Don't worry. I don't know the juicy secrets. I'm just speculating like the rest of you as Lady Dream sets up for the Dream. Make a bang bang. Face first goes Amber, and it's a case of the veteran standing tall. Ladies and gentlemen, just a one count. My goodness gracious me. Especially with the vibes this season, people are hostile. Everyone is fighting over power, and a lot has changed in short time. Contracts apparently might be lost. That's what I'm saying. It seems crazy. Like, it seems chaotic. It really, really does. It really, really does. Haley not too pleased with what happened with Irena, that's for sure. You've got them ears to the streets. Shout out money. That guy's a Season 2 t-shirt there at the front row. I don't know if you saw him. He sat down now. He was a lover of Season 2, apparently. Little OG there, which I like. Little OG. Amber off the rope. Nice leg drop. Takedown. Another pinfall, just a one count. They're both of them. Two friends there, potentially brothers, have Season 2 t-shirts on. Throwback to Season 2, man. Season 2 was a different time. Season 2 doesn't get talked about a lot. Obviously, Season 4 because of recency bias, but Season 3 was a great Season 2. Season 2 doesn't get talked about a lot. Those two, a big fan of it, apparently. I like it. Both superstars back up to the feet, middle of the ring. Amber hook in the arms. Bang! Back first goes Lady Dream. There is a pinfall. Leg is hooked. Ref goes out to count them. Lady Dream resilient today. She's needed to be resilient more in her career. Not seen too much of this. How resilient is she though? I love this move. Bang! Flips around into the powerbomb. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you Amber's going to be big in RPW. And Lady Dream's woes continue on, ladies and gentlemen. She hit the Dream Maker. It was not enough, and again, Cheese's song is playing against the Authority, which is interesting. Season 2 was the true beginning of RPW. I agree. I agree. No disrespect to Season 1 where it all began, but Season 2, it really leveled up. Season 3 leveled up against Season 4, double leveled up, and now Season 5, the new blood of RPW, Amber, standing tall over the veteran. I mean, back in Season 2, Lady Dream was on top of the women's division. Now, 3 years later, Amber stands tall and stands confident. Ladies and gentlemen, what a win. She does look at Brett, to be fair. I think she knows it's not her song. I love Amber's song as well. It all will be fixed tomorrow, over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. It all will be fixed over the weekend. Amber celebrates, though. What a victory for her. Amber might just be the one to dethrone Hope. I think it's going to be a new name, if I'm honest with you. It's either going to be the Goddess or a new name. As Amber leaves the ring, Lady Dream pointing to the crowd. Oh, and there is Cheese. Well, maybe that's why her song was playing, ladies and gentlemen. Cheese is here, and is this a message from TUVINCE? Ladies and gentlemen, goodness gracious me. Screen comes back on. And Brett says, fight his Lady Dream out. We saw it happen with Rex, ladies and gentlemen. Is the safe fate happening to Lady Dream? As she is slammed down, she stands over her. She putting belt to arse, ladies and gentlemen. Taking out the weeds. 2 betrayals is Rex and Lady Dream both out. People are getting cut out all over the place. Hostile takeover in a few weeks. This is the business era. People are making business decisions in their stables, ladies and gentlemen. People are making business decisions. Gotta respect it. Holy moly. Well, we have 3 matches left. 2 are championship matches. 1 involves a champion. The Dominion champion, Bobby and Morrigan. And what a match this is going to be. I mean, Bobby's saying she's going to be the one to dethrone Hope. Bobby's saying she wants to be a double champion. She wants to, you know, end the reign of... I mean, Hope Eternal's coming. Does anyone know how close her reign is to Bobby's? Of course, Bobby's was 398 days. Love that championship. Hope Eternal's got to be getting close to that now. So at Hostile Takeover, we might see Bobby if he's hoping. I mean, what bigger superstar to take on Hope Eternal than Bobby, ladies and gentlemen? Hostile Takeover will make it 397. No, it won't. Hostile Takeover, it's going to be a day before. 397. Is that... Have you done the maths? Have you actually done the maths on that? It does. It's going to be 397 versus 398. Yeah, it will. No, it's actually facts. That might be the single biggest match in RPW history. When are we ever going to get a one-on-one match for a world title where it is 378 or 397 versus 398? Oh, you have just blown my mind. I will not bow. You can't write this stuff. Is that actually facts? Oh my God, I need that Hostile Takeover. Bobby said she wants that. I don't know if Bobby knows about the reign or not. I think Bobby just wants to end the reign in general, but I don't know if she knows it's one day before or not. That is going to be cinema. I mean, I smell a main event a mile away. Ladies and gentlemen, I smell a main event a mile away. Bobby takes to the ring. Can she go into that on form is the question. If Hostile Takeover is the weekend, I believe it is. It will be 397, yes. But what day? Saturday or Sunday? What day? Oh boy, this woman. Haven't seen a lot of Morrigan this year in singles action. Still creeps me out. What day will it be? Because if the Saturday is 397, Sunday it'll be 398 on the Saturday. Saturday is 397. So Sunday it'll be tied. I don't know what's bigger, one day before or tied. I don't know. We'll see. That's not up to me anyway. As Morrigan takes to the ring. Of course, Morrigan, one of the followers of the light, still one of the chosen of the lineup. I hope Eternal, of course. Still super, super creepy. Former Women's World Champion after cashing in on Jocelyn Clover last season. Former Tag Team Champ as well. Morrigan had a great rookie year. Really stamped her name in the women's division, ladies and gentlemen. Dawn went to a war zone. Morrigan came to Fury. She goes toe-to-toe with the goddess of RPW today. Jeepers, creepers. Oh, look, it's Hope's daughter. I mean, she still scares me, I'm not going to lie. I'm not biggest fan of Morrigan. There's something about her. Really creeps me out. 3 matches left here on Fury. As both superstars tie up. And Bobby, the test of strength, comes out on top. And that's reversal there by Morrigan. This is going to be a show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I've got giant buttons. Oh, I've got crisps. I'm going to go for crisps. Oh, I'll save them for after. I'll save them. I feel like people don't like me eating. I'm going to try. I'm starving. Morrigan springboard. Big boot across the face. Anyone in the arena today want a dark match, by the way, TUVINCE said? Anyone want to put on a show after the show for the RPW universe? Just eat. I'm not going to, sir. I'm not going to. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be strict. Eat if you want. I'm not gonna be strict. I'm not gonna eat. Welcome in, Luca. By the way, good to see you here on Fury. #1 contender for the tag team titles, of course. GMK is down. May as well need to turn this awful streak around. Nice sweep of the leg there. But one day I want you to eat. Oh, nice leg drop by Morrigan. Look at her creepy shoes, man. It's not Halloween. She can fucking fly. Holy shit. She can fly, though, dude. Oh, that scar on her mouth is terrifying. Really, really is. Look at the strength as well. First pinfall of this one. Even a 1 count. As the goddess fights out of that one. The devil's favorite demon. Awful crowd sign that is. Goddess taken back over now. Irish whip off the rope. Nice little flip there. Goes for the pinfall. Just checked. 382 days. 2 weeks tomorrow makes it 397. Hostile Takeover is last weekend. Couldn't write if you tried. Oh my god. That is mental. That is mental. You could not plan that if you wanted to, ladies and gentlemen. You could not plan that. Maybe Luca or El Baron need some practice. GMK vs Luca. I'll write it down. I'll write it down. You could not write that, dude. Bro said practice and my name. As Dogota goes for a DDT. And connects alongside it. Finish it, says the crowd. Oh my goodness. How fucking close was that? How fucking close was that? Back-to-back women's matches. And the crowd are chanting women's wrestling. Yes, they are, ladies and gentlemen. Morgan rolls out. Poke's 400-plus day reign might be broken too. Oh, yeah, of course. Poke holds the record for longest ever title reign. I mean, realistically, if Hope Eternal retains a Hostile Takeover, it's pretty much guaranteed Poke's reign is over as well. She will break Bobby's title reign for longest ever world title, longest ever female title, and longest ever championship period in RPW. 3 records in one, if I'm not mistaken. Mental. Could break Bobby and Poke's record in the same week. Yo, Peanut Butter, you've got a big man. Yeah, I think... Outlaw, I think you got to focus on your IC title match rather than a dark match, my friend. Just my opinion. Oh, Bobby busted open an elbow. Peanut Butter is mental. PB's like nice and, playful. Peanut Butter, capitalizing both PB, mental. Absolutely mental. Outside of the ring, Morrigan with the best worst move in RPW history. Still creeps me out, though. Still creeps me out, ladies and gentlemen. Still creeps me out. She really, really does. Her and Dawn being the only followers left as well, I think is even more terrifying than when they had like Tyler West and Daniel Black. I think just the fact is those two alone now, I think it's even more scary. It is, in fact, LPJ. He's up next in the penultimate match of Fury. Big match for LPJ. He beat Rex last week. Very big match. LPJ says this is his first title. It could be another champion before Sam Everett today. Twisted Bob missing. Oh, what a clothesline as well. What a reversal. By Morrigan. What a oh my god, what a sequence. Oh my god. Reverse the Twisted Bob into a clothesline, into a DDT. The blood pouring down, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, Bobby straps out of it. What a sequence. What a sequence. I mean, it's safe to say the goddess knows how to put on a damn show in the women's division, ladies and gentlemen. Again, holds the record for longest title reign of all time. Oh my goodness. Bobby on a mission, but may have, I was going to say just lost. That is a 1 count, ladies and gentlemen. Commentator's curse. That is a 1 count, though. Over to the corner. Dude, this might be one of the best shows of the year. What a show. We start with LPJ and RK, and then Palmer's and Fallen. There's a different energy today, man. A different energy. There really, really is. Bloodied face on Bobby goes for the pinfall. Just a 1 count, though. Oh, nice forearm. Morrigan getting fired up now. Ducks a big kick across the face. Bobby stunned. Another pinfall for Morrigan. Crowd with the thumbs down. Not wanting Morrigan to get the win. She's starting to get frustrated now, ladies and gentlemen. Starting to get frustrated now, big backdrop. I think Morrigan's trying to assess what else she can do to the Goddess to pick up a win in this one. Leg drop on the ankle. A lot of springboards by Morrigan. A lot of high-flying maneuvers. They get dangerous, though. The more you do them. Oh, my goodness. And that was Bobby's time to get some momentum, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's her time for a pinfall. Blood still dripping down the face, ladies and gentlemen. 2 count again. Goodness gracious me. What a match indeed. Oh, big boo. Surprised she didn't go for another pinfall there. If I'm honest with you. Morrigan forced to roll out. Instantly back in, though. Goddess. I don't think now's the time to be torn into the crowd, Goddess. I don't think now's the time to be torn into the crowd. That may have cost her. Ladies and gentlemen, another DDT. The Goddess is down. 1, 2. Oh my goodness gracious me. This might be the craziest show of resiliency I have ever seen in all my life. How on earth is she still kicking, ladies and gentlemen? How on earth is she still kicking? Look at the blood dropping down the face. Goddess. Irish whip. Morrigan stops herself. Goddess flies through the skies. Well, that's a new move in her arsenal. That is a new move in the Goddess's arsenal, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and 3. And the prestigious champion we were just talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, champ versus champ stare down. Will we? Normally when Hope Eternal does this before pay-per-view, this is her choosing her opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, are we getting the first announced match of Hostile Takeover? Dominion champion Goddess Bobby versus prestigious champion Hope Eternal. Reign versus Reign. Ladies and gentlemen, Hostile Takeover, end of April. It is going to be one of the most historic matches in all of Regents Pro Wrestling history, ladies and gentlemen. It really, really is. It really, really is. Second, what is the first? Has there already been a match announced? Oh, chills, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute chills.
Pro Wrestling Intercontinental
Absolute chills.
Championship.
Do you know what day Hostile? We don't know yet, no. We don't know yet. Acclaim vs Tartan Army. But wasn't that planned before it was on? Like, wasn't that planned before TUVINCE's announcement, though? I'm pretty sure that was planned when it was Breakthrough. I don't know if that changed anything. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that was planned before it changed. I don't know if it might still be. It might still be. It might still be, but we'll move on. Put on the match of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Outlaw LPJ. I'll add this as well. LPJ's song is just getting more and more and more. Whose song is this, by the way? Oh, I think it's Made in Chaos' song. Banger song. Absolute banger song. That was only confirmed on Monday. TUVINCE announcement. Okay, I didn't know that then. Fair enough. Why it is? I think it's made in Chaos' song, to be fair. Banger song, though. It suits him, to be fair. Maybe Brett done the same as me, got Dylan and LPJ confused together. I know I do that. Oh! My sleeves are rolled up, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back weeks where RK is defending the RPW Intercontinental Championship. Ooh! I believe for the first time, he wore Origin last week. I guess he kept the Origin colors. He got rid of that red, ladies and gentlemen. It is a nice one. Disconnected. Are we still live? Reconnection successful. I think it just lagged. Are we still live? I just got a notification saying OBS disconnected, reconnecting, and it said reconnection successful. We're good. OBS can reconnect itself. Wow, it froze. Wow. That's impressive. It just popped up. There we go. I thought it was, but don't worry if you're watching on internet or watching backstage on the feed, we are good now. We are good. I'm seeing for this Outlaw Masterclass. Rain Benzavan, not a fan of RK at all, or really big fan of LPJ, or both. Who knows? I hope RK wins 1v1. Need my link back. RK vs GMK any day of the week. I really could. This Firebirds, ladies and gentlemen. Love the orange and black. Really love the orange and black. IC title on the line, ladies and gentlemen. How long has he been champ for now? I know it's not been terribly long.
Introducing the challenger.
40 days?
Weighing in at 280
40 days and already... 40 days and already has 2 defense. I mean, it's not bad. No to the big fan of LPJ because he's an underdog most of the time. That's fair enough. Fair enough.
England, weighing in at 200.
When has Outlaw and Masterclass ever belonged in the same sentence? I mean, if you like underdogs performing, you might want to start believing in... I don't know if you do believe in Drew Payne or if you're on the fence or whatnot, but... Hey, man. That's what Drew Payne's all about. RK slaps the ice. I love that icy title design. Red strap now as well. I love that icy title so much. That's a good rate in my books. No glaze. It's okay to have favorites. 40 days and 2 defense. I mean, I don't think you can even... I don't think you can shit talk that. I think Fallen, again, but defending back-to-back weeks as well, like... I don't think you can, you know, you can't say anything against that, you know? You really can't. You really can't. RK has said he doesn't care, you know, back in season 3 when RK was all ego, he wanted to be the longest champion. Any title he held, he wanted to hold it for the longest. RK has said this season, his focus is on Origin. He wants to bring up the prestige of the Intercontinental Championship, but his main focus is giving superstars like LPJ, maybe 3 and 10, but hey, have a title match. Last week, GMK, he beat him, hey, have a title match, you know? I think that's what RK is all about with his IC title defense. He's not trying to be the best IC champion or the longest ever reign. He just wants to put on some fun matches with some superstars while he's focused on Origin. And I respect that. Not every champion needs to, you know, be, I'm the best champion, I'm going to be the longest champion. Sometimes you're just there for vibes and you want to put on good matches. Hey, the crowd are back in LPJ. Again, I think the crowd are just excited to see an underdog have a title match and then put on a match of Fury. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. In fairness, those first 14 days or so were the off-season. I mean, that's true, but even still, defending in back-to-back weeks basically makes up for that anyway. I mean, most superstars or most championships will be defended like once a month. That's like at least the standard, at least. At every pay-per-view, or if you miss a pay-per-view, but, you know. Still early days. Still early days. I think the Fallen are approaching 100 days, actually. Yeah, the Fallen are 98 days. The Palmers have a chance here to take those belts before they reach 100. And hey, LPJ right now, starting off strong, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off strong. You earn the off-season by finishing. That's also true. That's also... If you win at Mania, you deserve that 2 week. 100%. Without the US title, my goal was to have an open challenge every month. Sadly, it was cut short early due to Brandon. RK back in the ring. Outlaw dominating. I like that black and orange. That's one of my favorite RK attires. And normally I'm not a big fan of orange, but I do like it. It makes up for it just saying 2 defenses in 40 days isn't bad at all, especially if the first two off season. If any, yeah. I think it's been a, you know, back-to-back weeks. It's not been a special reign or anything, but it's still very early doors. Very interested to see what he does in regards to the Intercontinental Championship. I think the IC is one of those. I think RK is going to try to defend it a lot. Because like I said, I think this year RK is trying to stay out of trouble. Based on what he said, to me personally and publicly, trying to stay out of trouble, trying to stay out of controversy. I think RK is just going to try to defend this title as much as possible against some new talent and have some fun while doing it. If he loses it, hey, hopefully it goes to a fun superstar who can propel the title even more. You know? That's my only hope for his title reign. Is when he does eventually lose it, hopefully it goes to a fun superstar. Ooh! Hey, we're talking about him losing it. It could be today, folks. Outlaw is cooking. Outlaw is taking over. Oh, big reversal, commentator's curse. He was taking over, big left-handed clothesline. Outlaw's been cooking this entire match, ladies and gentlemen. Couple big reversals. Okay, with a big kick to the face, and both superstars are down. Those crisps are good, dude. Those crisps are very good. Woo! Nice jump across the chest. Outlaw throws him. Outlaw showing strength. Outlaw showing some strength. Having to flick through cameras with one hand, not easy. Luckily, it's just a button. I think RK was going for a good to sleep then. I really, really do. Potentially, belly to belly gets reversed. RK hooks on, future shock, DDT. Finally eating. RK says, is it time, ladies and gentlemen? Is it time? As he sets up from the corner, this crowd is fucking loud. Sweet chin music. Down goes Outlaw. An icy title remains with RK. Holy shit, it is loud. Goodness gracious me. Outlaw had a great start in that one. A really, really great start. There were moments in there I thought, hey, we may be getting a new Intercontinental Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Focusing on the arm. Back-to-back weeks. And back-to-back defense, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think anyone's surprised, but not a bad match. Outlaw, not a bad showing at all. He didn't get dog walked. He did not get dog walked. This was the game changer. The future shock DDT into the sweet chin music, ladies and gentlemen. RK's finding new ways to finish matches. Oh, and a big kick across the chin. Got it done. Ladies and gentlemen, back-to-back week defense. So far on for you, we've not seen a new champion yet. We've not seen... How loud is this? Crowd is far, bro. I keep looking at the levels. The fucking... My audio system's like halfway down right now. Normally it's at the top. It's so fucking loud. Inside the arena right now. Well, you can barely hear me over the arena. He does look good with that title, to be fair. Resiliency just wasn't there. I still can't believe we're in a season where RK and Jocko are both mid-card champions, US and IC, but it just goes to show the talent this year, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's shifting around, going for different things, and I think it's great. I think it is great. I think there's so much competition this year. It's all about business. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of Friday Night Fury.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Pro
my levels all over the place.
World Tag Team Championship.
All my if you can't hear me over the crowd, I apologize. All my levels all over the place. It is time.
Sun's rising up and the waves crash down.
Oh yeah, baby. Let me vibe with the Palmers a little bit. Let me vibe. Or left, right. Let me vibe with the Palmers a little bit. Let me vibe. Cheers, Palmers. Little boogie. Little boogie. Oh yeah. Me and you, Junior. Me and you, JP. Come on. KR's a fan of these guys, man. KR's always been a fan of the Palmers. I just don't want to get involved in controversy. But if they're vibing, I'm vibing, ladies and gentlemen. Get those KR gifts going. I know the RPW universe been loving a KR gift recently. I'm everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. I am everywhere. Me and the Palmers, but we go way back, me and the Palmers. I was always a fan of them. I always used to pick them up. They've always been a favorite of mine. I would love to see them as champions again. Fury over. GMK, I bet you're happy to be back, man. All last year, yo. Let's go, KR. Come on, AP. Get a little shout out from ringside. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh, I thought I was going for... Oh, come on. Get those gifts going. Get me involved. Normally, I get cropped out of these ones. Don't crop me out anymore. Don't crop me out. You know what? My entire opinion has changed. Palmer's Paradise. We're seeing new champs today. The first new champs of Season 5 of Friday Night Fury, ladies and gentlemen. It's great, man. Fury is special. It really, really is. Those lights went out and it scared me. The lights went out and prepared me for the song. If anything, the lights going out scared me more than the song that time. The lights going out scared me more than the song. Unpopular opinion, I would love to see Palmer split off. One go for the IC, one go for the World Heavyweight. Just saying. Total shift, GMK. Total shift. What is with that creepy stinger in the beginning? Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the World Heavyweight Champion. Speaking of the World Heavyweight Champion, Sage is leading them down with the lantern. That is Draven Wild on his left and Xander Evans on his right. Draven with his wicker chair for Sage. World Heavyweight Champion will be watching from ringside, ladies and gentlemen. All three champions of the Fallen. And what a shift from Palmer's Paradise to this. What a shift. As the lantern is blown off, I mean. I don't know how you guys feel. We've had a lot of creeps in the past in RPW. I don't know how you guys feel. In my opinion, the Fallen are the creepiest stable in RPW history. No Abaddon, fuck that. Directing is freakish, vulture birds. Especially when that man is at the forefront, ladies and gentlemen. Especially when that man is at the forefront. Sage is going to be ringside for this one, ladies and gentlemen. As I was saying, I would love to see Austin Palmer and Junior Palmer split off. Still doing the tag team division, don't get me wrong. But as well as the tag team titles, one going for the IC, one going for the World Heavyweight. I would absolutely love. Whether or not it happens, who knows though. Junior Palmer starts in. Ladies and gentlemen, Xander Evans starts in. No clown shit today, hopefully. Sage is ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event of Fury is underway here today. World Tag titles on the line. Welcoming Bryce Baller. What did I miss? You missed the whole show, my friend. This is the main event. Need Paradise Palmer's to win this, not gonna lie. It's Palmer's Paradise, but I do hear it. I'm a bit scared after what I've just seen as well. First tag made. Austin Palmer's in. Hellish. Luca is the word for it. Hellish. The fact that all three are champions as well. The fact that, like GMK said, Abaddon is not there as well. Like, Abaddon adds that level of, like, oh, man. I know TFT have done some daftly stuff, but that was mainly Hope Eternal. As a stable overall, I think the Fallen are the creepiest and scariest we've had, in my opinion, again. I think everyone can have their own opinion on that, but they creep me the fuck out. They creep me the fuck out. They really, really do. Let's hope Palmer's Paradise don't get scared too easily, though. Because I could definitely see the Fallen doing that too, where one goes for the World Heavyweight, one goes for the IC. Obviously, right now, Sage is the World Heavyweight, so they don't need to, but I could definitely see one of them go for the IC as well. Maybe even Abaddon goes for the IC, and these two folks on the tag, and all 4 members of the Fallen get a championship. That would be a hell of a day. No beard, Xander is creepy as fuck, menacing. Bro, when he first trimmed it, like, cut the beard, I was like, at first, I was like, I thought the beard was going to add to his scariness. But now I feel like it's even more creepy. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the World Heavyweight Champion talking to Junior Palmer. Oh, that is a shot and a half. Sage distracted Junior Palmer. Xander Evans on the rope, ladies and gentlemen. That is a shot and a half. Tag made. Draven's in. Abaddon IC won't be fair. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Could you imagine Abaddon IC, all 4 members of the Fallen, with a championship 1 count? I could see, personally, I could see Junior Palmer versus Satan. I could see Junior Palmer. He's built like the bear. He's a big guy. Last week, he was or a week before. No, I think it was last week, Vice Authority. He was dominating Dino, the likes of Dino and Brandon Bombs. I think Junior Palmer, I've said this before, man. You can go back and look at the tapes. I've said before, I would love to see Austin Palmer go for the IC title and Junior Palmer go for the world title. I've said that before. I would absolutely love to see it. I think Junior Palmer would fit right in with the world title division on Fury, and it's just another name in that stacked world title division. Same as the new millennia. I would love to see Maxim Jones, a former Regents Rumble winner. I would love to see him in the world title division. Misa Johnson in the IC division. Just because you're on a tag team does not mean you can only focus on those tag titles. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do both. RK was a world heavyweight and tag title before, tag champ before. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to. There's nothing stopping you except yourself. I would absolutely love to see it. Same on Warzone, you know, Luca and Rain Benz. One of them could go for the Universal. One could go for the United States. Like, just because you're in the tag division, it doesn't mean you can't go for a singles title as well. We've seen Undisputed Era that they've said fully, from now till Hostile Takeover, they're not even focusing on tag team division anymore. They are only focusing on the singles titles, which I think is smart. You have an entire season. Why pick and choose one title at a time when you can split between 2? But again, that's just my opinion. Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, who knows? Fallen taken over. Palmer's Paradise now trying to get back on top. Junior Palmer tag made. Austin Palmer's in. What tag team maneuvers? Oh, do they have right-hander down low? Austin Palmer was going for a springboard. He didn't quite feel it though. He got a bit nervous. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness gracious me, roll off 2 count. How close was that? Austin Palmer reverses. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, tag champions now. Sam Evans rolls back across. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Some real close calls there. Oh! Nice maneuver, ladies and gentlemen, from Xander Evans, who's high-flying a lot recently. Same with Evolution. I could go forward, but that's what I'm saying. Well, don't have to be, you know, you being horrible to Rex doesn't mean anything, but that's what I said as well before that. Is like, I think GMK should be the one heavyweight division. Too soon with the Rex, though. Too soon. Has Draven even been tagged? Draven tagged it. Oh, what a shot. What a shot, ladies and gentlemen. Sage ringside is absolutely terrifying. Austin Palmer jumps into a clothesline. Draven Wild. This man has beefed up, this Draven Wild fella. As if he wasn't scary enough before. He is beefed up now, ladies. Oh, Xander from behind. While Junior Palmer's down. Ralph looking right at it as well. One leg is hooked. Austin Palmer kicks out at 2, ladies and gentlemen. He kicks out at 2. What a show, dude. What a show. What a show it has been. Austin Palmer tagging in. Junior Palmer's back in. Two big boys. Oh, what they going for here? Austin Palmer with the vibes, mocking Draven Wild, who misses with a clothesline. Oh my goodness! Look at the vibes, ladies and gentlemen. These should be the new tag team champions. I have never seen anything like that in all my time. Kick out too, though. Oh, that was magnificent. Amazing athleticism, ladies and gentlemen, from the Palmer's Paradise. Really, really was. Really, really was. Well, let's calm down here. Let's calm down here. They want to try and get a short and it all bugs out. Nice reversal. Is it delayed now? I think I figured out why audio gets delayed. It's when I try to get shorts in certain matches. It's so annoying. Because it's remuxing. It's fine. It's fine. The short is worth it. Yeah, see, it delays it a little bit. The short is worth it. The short is worth it. It's okay. I wonder if I try and get another one, does it delay it further? Or does it fix it? Who knows? Both superstars outside. No countouts, of course. No countouts. Fan cam is in action, though. Cincinnati, Ohio crowd got an absolute banger of a show today. They've been a great crowd, too. They've been a great crowd. Junior Palmer back in. Hope this goes over 40. Well, 40 minutes? I'm here for it. Palmer's unfallen. I hope this isn't the last time we see these two square off for these tag titles, that's for sure. I'm glad they got the main event spot over RK as well. On the IC title, I think the tag team titles on Fury are so fun. The tag team division is awesome. Xander tagged in, yep. Oh, Mandible Claw in the corner, ladies and gentlemen. He throws into Xander, looks at Sage. Junior Palmer goes down, tag team chemistry. Oh, Draven was talking to Sage on the outside. Austin Palmer can enter. Austin Palmer cannot re-enter now, though, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Palmer cannot re-enter. Junior Palmer is locked in with Xander Evans. And Xander Evans, he is the technician of the group, ladies and gentlemen, for a reason. He's trying to make Junior Palmer go to sleep, ladies and gentlemen. Ruff is watching Junior Palmer shaking. And Ruff calls it. Junior Palmer rendered unconscious in the middle of the ring. And still, your World Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, he did not even tap. He was rendered unconscious. Look at him, squirming away.
Here are your winners.
Goodness, brutal is the word for it, ladies and gentlemen. Still no championships have changed hands on Fury. Fallen may just be inevitable. Which championship is going to be the first on Fury to change hands? Sage watching from outside the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, what a show it was this weekend. I will go through with Brett, fix up all the songs that aren't there yet. Feel free to help us out in the Discord with any missing songs. There's going to be a lot of talk after today's show. I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your weekend. Haley Calco, Assistant General Manager for Warzone on Monday. I will see you there, ladies and gentlemen. This is who we are.